I was thinking if I could have one video to share with the world before I died, what would it be? And I want to make this that video. Because I want to leave something behind. I want to leave behind an idea, because an idea is more valuable than anything. But here's the idea. It's the idea that life is amazing. It's the idea that wherever we are in life right now, that is here for a purpose, for a reason, that we're here for a reason, and that we're here for a purpose. And that purpose comes from in here. And what we need to realize is that everything comes from in here. This is where evil exists. It's not out there. It's in here. The angels and demons that Christians are so afraid of, they come from in here. These demons that they talk about exist within here. Within here. They may be known to us as fear, as, hate, mistrust, suspicion, separation. It's lack of empathy, lack of connection. It's being lost. And don't get lost. Remember what's important. Remember what it's all about. Because life is just an experience. Everybody leaves this world. What we're here for is the experience. So what do you want to make out of your life? What do you want to experience? That's what it's all about. And everything in our world should be centered around, okay, what do we want to experience? There's nothing more important than that. There is your solution to every single problem in our world. I guarantee you. I know how things work. I've worked on airplanes. I worked on my race car. Well, to my car guys, we don't call it a race car, but like just to have other people understand what I'm talking about, I guess. But yeah, cars, computers. I'm studying computer science now. I know how things work. And cannabis has, it's not, look, I have my psychedelic shirt right now. Amazing shirt. Magic plant. But anyways, there really is a higher order, and we see it around us every single day. It's nature. It's your body. We are magic. It's not a question of whether or not magic exists. It's what you define as magic. If you define life as magical, if you define nature, if you see the magical nature in nature, then it becomes magical. If you see something as, everything comes from in here. Everything. There's nobody to blame. Nobody. But we all gotta, every single one of us, we all gotta take responsibility for what we bring forth from in here. We gotta do it together. I've personally never ever felt this passionate about my life before. Just studying computer science, I feel so excited about it because I see everything from this fresh perspective where I see everything as this emanation of the divine. I see every situation that we're in reflecting that emanation of the divine. Everything mirrors each other on different layers. These dimensions. Dimensions are real. There is another dimension. Everything's energy. It's fact now. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. You are the creator because everything that you see right now, everything that you see comes from here. There's no light entering your skull through your eye. That's not light. That light that you're looking at right now, this video that you're looking at right now, the light isn't going into your head. Think about that. The light that you're seeing is coming from in here. It's completely pitch black in here, but yet you see everything. You know, with virtual reality, people are starting to understand, you know, the nature of consciousness, the nature of, and especially with the legalization of entheogens, not just psychedelics, but entheogens that reveal the God within. More and more people are starting to awaken to this higher reality that exists inside them. You know, all sickness comes from this. Not the physical heart, but your soul. Your core, basically. It's your core, the core of your being. The core of your being that knows it is infinite and eternal. That it will never stop experiencing something, you know? The universe is a constant experience. You have no other choice but to experience what we call the lack of experience of nothing, the void. Well, if you're in the void, then you don't even know you're in the void. So just the fact that your consciousness exists at this very moment says that you are an eternal being. You cannot go into that other side and still be conscious. And it takes energy. Consciousness takes energy. And there's no greater energy than divine will, intention. These things, we're all comprised of the same matter within. You know, the four elements is talking about what we're comprised of internally, not externally. The four elements: fire, your will. Next comes earth, your attention. What you place attention on is what you generate in this physical reality. It's this physical reality. You know, the earth, the fire goes to the earth, and then it goes to the air. Next is the air. That's your thoughts. Your intention will drive your attention will drive your thoughts, and finally your thoughts will drive water, your emotions. Your emotions. These four elements. And then in turn, it's a cycle. It's a constant cycle. Our consciousness is a constant cycle of these four elements. After the water is the fire. Your emotion will drive a new will. You feel sad, so you have the intention to make yourself not sad anymore. You know, we have to be aware of how this works. And there's so many synchronicity. Look at the movies that are out right now. Lucy, obviously, It's like she just ate a mushroom or something. Magic mushroom. You have Interstellar. He goes inside the singularity where, he's just consciousness and he's able to go beyond time and space. It's basically what it is. These movies are hinting at us, Tomorrowland. It's just like virtual reality. It's like, how are we gonna use technology to save the world? We're already witnessing it on the internet right now. And of course the upcoming movie Inside Out. That's obviously a movie about this. Humans are awakening. This is what 2012 meant. This is what the new age actually is. It's this very real change that we're seeing all throughout society right now. It doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with anything I'm saying. All I can say is it's what we're seeing right now in the world. Everything that we're seeing in the world right now, it's to reveal the darkness, to allow us to face the darkness, to finally purge it and let it go. That's why it seems like things are getting more crazy, but at the same time things are getting better than ever. There are people like me, many people like me, who are beginning to see magic in the simplest of things. Just being alive is the greatest gift ever. When you have that abundance, you're filled with love and courage. That's how you live life. That's how we're meant to live life. We're not meant to be dreadful of every day that comes before us. We're supposed to be excited about waking up, about doing whatever we do. It's about seeing your place in society, knowing who you are. But to do that, you gotta go deeper. You can't look at what everybody else is doing. You can't think about money. It's time to shift the focus back in here. What do you want? What do you really want? What do you want? Know what you want and go after it. It's that simple. We really gotta keep it simple. All these laws we have, everything, it's all BS, really. Because if we could all just agree on one simple rule, and that is to have empathy, to see everybody as a whole, and that to see everybody as one, that we're like cells on the planet. It's like we live in the same room. Okay, if you decrease the population to just one person, you're the only person in the room, guess what? You create heaven or hell. Think about that. It's the same thing with our world, just on a larger scale. You gotta get more people to agree. And to agree, we gotta all go back in here. Not to get lost out here with politics, ideas, you gotta go back within. And to do that, no other tool is more powerful than psychedelics. I don't care what people say about not using psychedelics, or that is not a good thing. For some people, it's the only way. For some people, it's the best way. For some people, that's just how they ended up knowing what they know. All I can say is that it's an experience, and the only way to learn from it is to experience it. Because just like we said earlier in the beginning of the video, it's all about the experience. So yeah, we're entering a new age. People are becoming more conscious, more aware of know, who they really are, who we really are, what we're really here for. More conscious about, you know, their body, more conscious about our lifestyle, the way we live together collectively, more conscious about others. We have more of a sense of community now. And the internet plays a huge role. I love Mark Zuckerberg. You know, in the end, we'll look back and we'll see that it was people like Mark Zuckerberg, like Palmer Luckey of Oculus, people like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. These are the people that are pushing for the evolution of our consciousness, whether they realize it or not. That's the funny thing. But you see, nothing happens without a cause. Everything happens for a reason. And we just gotta trust the universe that is taking us to an epic place. You know why? Because I've seen it. And because I've seen it, you all have too. Because we all really have one consciousness. We're one. One consciousness. That means, yes, that means I am another you. You're looking at another you right now. My consciousness, at its purest form, is looking through this reality, through my personality, through my DNA, through my soul. It's all about perspective. To experience this time and space, of course, we can only choose one perspective at a time. But that is the purpose. For every perspective to see that, oh wait, we're all part of one perspective. What are we doing? Why are we killing each other again? Wait, why are we suspecting? Why are we not like trusting our neighbor? Why? Because of culture, our beliefs. If we just drop it together and realize that the only reason I have to be worried about rapists and murderers is because people still believe they exist, like the Santa Claus. It's that simple. If you believe it exists, then you're gonna be afraid of it. Then you're gonna make it come a reality. What we put our attention to, and that's why the news distracts us with so much fear. All our attention is put on fear. Tune in to a different frequency. Tune in to what you prefer. It's that simple. It really is that simple. You know, it's that simple. It's all about tuning into that frequency you like. You know, you can sense it from all those people still stuck in fear. You know, they're like, and, you know, those are the people, and it's a serious condition. It's a sickness. Anxiety, depression. These things exist in everybody. We're all sick as a society. Even I am. I've learned so much recently. You know, it's crazy the times we're going through. We're going through times of huge spiritual transformation deep within. Doesn't matter what you call it. We're going through a lot of crap, okay? We're going through a lot in our lives right now. Everybody. Nobody excluded. The earth is about to shift its frequency, you know? I feel like it really is my job to spread this message, and I don't know what's the best way to spread the message yet. Right now, the most I can do as a college student is to make this video right now. It's 12:39 and I still have to finish my technical paper for virtual reality. It's due tomorrow. I'm doing this for the world with the purest of intentions, and I know how things work. I know that if we can come together and focus on this, focus on developing this, focus on developing an experience that everyone prefers, focus on preferring love over fear, love over hate, Courage over fear. Courage. Love is courage. Love is freedom. Love is not, I will only love you until you cheat on me. Love is not, I will only care about you until you're no longer called my girlfriend. Love is not any of these superficial fake things. Love is simply love. It's, you like a person a lot. They mean a lot to you. You enjoy your experiences together with that person. You value them. It's that simple. That's love. And we're here to love everyone. You know, this whole new paradigm is gonna change everything, because with our sexuality, like, we gotta get past all the culture we've been fed. Like, you know, oh, it's mating season, we should all just mate, instead of thinking like, oh, sex is so bad, sex is so scary. Sex is just like, it's a natural process. It's just like eating. Of course, it's more important. Its purpose is to continue this experience. Once again, it's all about this experience. If we're no longer here in this physical reality to experience it, then you see what I mean? Experience. And even right now, like, there's so much awareness growing in magic mushrooms and their potential, and if our world leaders used magic mushrooms with the intention to better society, I guarantee you, overnight, the whole world is gonna change. The whole world is gonna change. Bam, like that. When the police officers realize that they're part of the communities that they think they're fighting against, when they see that they live in that community, oh, what the heck am I doing? Why am I? This is not, you know, we gotta stop fighting. Stop fighting. We gotta realize we're on the same team. Ugh. There's nothing more frustrating than seeing, you know, I almost feel like I'm an alien, you know, watching this whole world run the way it is. I feel like I'm an alien, you know. I think I am an alien. I'm just too different. I see through all the BS. I know. I know what we don't need anymore. But people are subconsciously, unknowingly still choosing these things. They're not seeing that anything is possible. We're not seeing that together as a human species, to see that anything is possible. And hopefully with technology, with virtual reality, the internet, more good ideas, with cannabis, people sparking their creativity, people following their passion, people becoming more authentic, happier, more meaningful. You know, that's what cannabis does to you, you know? That's like the secret, unspoken truth for stoners. You know, we all know we're all one. We all know everything's energy. We all know about, you know, vibes. Don't kill my vibe, you know? Your vibe is what creates your reality. Everybody else calls them, oh, they're stupid hippies, but do you realize the wisdom behind the things that these stoners are saying? You know, culture has been so stupidified. It's been stupidified to the point where the smart people are called the nerds, where, you know, it's just been backwards. Everything is backwards. What we thought of as love is actually hate. It's actually fear. When your parent says, I'm spanking you only because I love you, you know, that's BS. Oh yes, they care, but they don't realize that they're intention is fear, that they're doing it out of fear, not love. The intention makes all the difference. It doesn't matter, you know, the intention is what creates heaven or hell. Are you doing something out of fear, or are you out of love? Are you doing something because you don't want to fail a class? Or are you doing it because you like the feeling of getting a good grade? You like the feeling of going to class, and because you love yourself, because you don't want yourself to experience something you don't like experiencing. So you love yourself, and you'd be like, you know what, Sam, I love you so much. Let's go finish our homework right now. And people say stoners are lazy. Like, really? Maybe the ones who aren't aware, who haven't used it, knowing that it has this potential. It has the potential to unlock this, the real you, the deepest part of you. Oh yeah, I probably sound like a crazy stoner, but if you really listen to my message and what it means, you'll know that it's true, and you'll feel it inside yourself. Please be open-minded, because that's the true mark of intelligence. Please be intelligent. For your own sake, okay? For your own goddamn sake. Choose to be intelligent. Choose to not be ignorant. Choose to care. You know, the thing with alcohol, you know, I'm really sensitive to what things do to my consciousness, because I focus on it. I pay attention to it. I study it. It's my passion. I love it. I love seeking God. I love understanding our reality. I love thinking about how things work. That's just me. Like, once again, I know how things work. I think about this all the time. Like, every time I get high, I'm thinking, oh my god, what is it doing to my consciousness? And I feel it. I feel exactly what it's doing, and I become so much more aware of my inner world, you know? I used to fight with my ex all the time, you know? But then when I discovered cannabis and started using it, I realized, hey, you know what? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be in this vibe, too. And I realized I had the choice to just simply, you know, focus on. It's not like ignore. Of course, you have to face your issues, but you'll be able to approach them without that sort of negative reaction. You know, it's all about your vibration, your mood. Okay, fine, your mood. So, yeah, I hope this video helps the true seekers out there, the truth seekers, the people who genuinely desire to seek spiritual growth and enlightenment. You've come to the right place. I am Master Sam Owl reporting out.